Hello, fellow fan geeks! It's your fangirl Teal'c, and it's time for some more Stargate SG-1. Are you ready? I always am. Let's go, Gators. Let's do this. I'm super excited to share some designs from our merch store. Show your fan geek pride with official fan geek merch on shirts, caps, bags, and more. Check out our new designs. We've got classic gate quotes we love, like "Calm up" and "Indeed." If you have a custom design you'd like to see, please let us know in the comments below. Now back to the reaction. Always the lion. Love the collusion. The sound of the gate dialing, guys. That's, you know.
What's up? Receiving GDO transmission. It's the Tok'ra, sir.
Open the iris. Maybe it's Dad.
Maybe it's Dad.
Maybe.
And this is why there's spam Jack stuff. I mean, I know there's more to it, but... Mark 2?
Mark 2. How are you?
Samantha. Colonel O'Neill. Well enough under the circumstances.
What circumstances?
What's wrong?
Maybe we should discuss this elsewhere.
Classified.
It's my father.
Yeah.
I'm afraid he's been captured by Sokar.
Oh my god.
As far as we know,
Sokar is the devil.
As far as you know?
You're familiar with the way Sokar has assumed the persona of the entity on Earth known as the devil?
Yeah.
Bit pretentious, don't you think? You must understand when I say that if Salmak is still alive, he has been sent to hell.
Literally.
As in? A place of eternal suffering and damnation from which there is no return.
One has returned. Guess who?
So, what are we really talking about here?
Nature is a moon that orbits Sokar's home planet.
Very hot moon, I take it.
It is indeed a place where fires burn strong.
But you know for sure that my father is still alive.
I am sorry, Samantha. I know this must be difficult. Once captured Salmak and Jacob, your father would have been brutally tortured. But Sokar would rather see his victims suffer than die.
Oh, yay!
So we're talking about a rescue mission here.
Unfortunately, to our knowledge, no one has ever escaped from Natu.
Oh.
Except for one person.
No one except for Jolinar.
Exactly. You need to unlock your memories.
Of course, it makes sense. The Gould impersonating the devil would naturally agree with a place like Natu. Natu is from the Book of Amtat, which is kind of a how-to guide on passing through the ancient Egyptian otherworld regions. And many of those regions are described as dark places with home to hellish monsters and the damned.
What little we know is largely based on the legends that have been perpetuated by Sokar himself.
Fun.
How did Jolinar get out?
She never said.
No one ever asked her how she escaped from an inescapable prison.
She was found unconscious and badly injured in a Teal'c tank, floating adrift in space. Her recovery was long and painful. She was encouraged to remember how she escaped, but she refused to speak of it.
Anyone curious as to why?
I implored her, but she would not say.
I only carried Jolinar for a short time. I've never had anything more than scattered flashes of her memories, occasionally some dreams, but certainly never anything like this place you're describing.
The Tok'ra have technology that aids in the recall of memories, but you must be willing to use it.
Well, if we're going in on this one, sir, we're going to need a couple more units.
A full military incursion will be impossible, Colonel O'Neill.
We do covert.
Salmak's recovery is obviously a high priority. However, and forgive me, Samantha, but there is something larger at stake here. The Tok'ra believe that Sokar is about to launch a massive attack against the System Lords.
Uh-oh.
Isn't that good news?
The chaotic and futile disorganization of the System Lord's fragmented rule is a far more vulnerable target than that of one powerful Goa'uld.
Yes.
Especially if that Goa'uld is Sokar.
Yes.
He's really that much worse than the others.
Yes!
The gods he picked to impersonate, he chose the devil.
We need to find Selmak and determine what information he has gathered about Sokar's planned attack. Without wanting
What
to
part
sound
of the
dramatic,
devil
fate of
are
the
they not
galaxy may be
getting?
at stake.
Sounds a bit overly dramatic.
Sounds like we can't refuse. Colonel, you have a go.
Yeah.
When do we leave?
As soon as you're ready. If you're all sure you understand what you were volunteering for.
For Teal'c, this is a higher
Say
collar.
hell, right? Well, I'm gonna end up there sooner or later, so check out the neighborhood.
I love Jack so much. Saving my dad. Duh. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if anyone else has a complicated situation. The man I call my dad, this is my stepfather, once told me steps are for houses, not families. And I've held that belief my whole life. So, it meant the world to me. Because I was only 5 when I told my classmates, I have a dad now. And they told me, no, you have a stepdad. Because kids are mean. And then I went home all upset and crying and told him. That's when he told me, no, I'm your dad and you're my daughter. And steps are for houses. You see those stairs to the upstairs. Those are steps and those are for houses, not for families. So I would walk through and into hell if it meant getting my dad back. Her lack of hesitation, I get it. If it were my sperm donor, I don't even know if I'd have second thoughts about, like, really? I like to think I'm a good person, but I honestly think I would be like, it would be one of those, what have you done for me lately? Or ever situations. You know what I mean? Anyone else have a complicated situation where you'd step back and say, I don't know if hell is a situation I want to walk into for you? Where you've had to, like, cut someone off and be like, my own mental health, my own well-being is not worth whatever it is your situation is right now. But for my daddy, I would have gone and would go through just about anything to see that man again. For a hug from him. I don't blame her one bit for that decision. And I'd like to think that my siblings would be part of that team going in to get him back. Because that's what they are. They're a family.
The Teal'c we will require for the journey awaits us on the planet Boresh.
Ship?
There is no Stargate on Natu. Those banished there are taken by ship.
Have I mentioned to you that I hate surprises?
We have a long journey ahead of us. There'll be much time to inform you of all the details.
Now, see, that puts me in a position to be surprised.
Exactly.
Chevron 7 is locked.
Where's Walter?
Major, you will bring your father back safely.
Yes, sir. We will.
I love he's talking to Sam like she's leading this mission. Major, not Colonel. Man, I miss all this foreshadowing.
The ship looks familiar.
This is the same Teal'c in which Jolinar was found adrift. It was severely damaged when we found it. The essential flight mechanisms have been repaired. However, the hyperdrive engines can only be run at 40% without too much risk.
No touchy.
Is this vessel equipped with stealth capabilities?
The ship we were in could make itself invisible.
Really? It was an upgrade. You're obviously dealing with a base model here.
Are you sure you can fly a ship such as this?
With great proficiency.
While we're on the surface, you may have to avoid Sokar's forces.
What, isn't Teal'c coming with us?
He cannot. The atmosphere around the moon is impenetrable by ship. The only way to reach the surface is in the descent pods. It is how all the damned are sent to Natu by Sokar, and it is how we must also arrive if we're to convince the other denizens we can be trusted.
And there are only 4 pods.
Correct.
This
Jesus.
counts as a surprise, you know.
Shall we embark?
By all means. To hell with us.
Daniel looks really, really excited to be going down there without Teal'c. They all kind of do. Or don't. Like, seriously? We may need a bingo spot for Jack gets surprised.
So what else can you tell us about Natu?
The moon was once an industrialized colony of the planet Teal'c. When Sokar conquered Teal'c and made it his home world, he transformed the moon's environment to suit the myths.
Sounds like you went to an awful lot of trouble.
He filled the atmosphere with barely breathable toxins, then blasted numerous holes in the moon's surface, releasing the molten core. As I apply the memory device, you will feel a sharp pain.
We've actually all experienced this technology before.
Good. Then you will know what to expect.
That sounds very unpleasant.
So we're actually going to see Jolinar's memories appear as holographic images.
There are no specific ways of targeting certain memories. Some of Samantha's own personal memories may come out.
Oh, no.
Out of respect for her privacy, we will not be using this part of the technology.
Thank you.
You can describe what you see.
I'm ready.
Cookies.
Sam?
In here.
Why are you crying? Where's Mom?
Oh, God.
Listen to me, Samantha.
I'm sorry, I'm stuck in my own past.
Think of Jolinar. The last night we spent together before she was captured by Sokar. We walked along the ridge of Noctana. There were 2 moons out that night.
Oh, wow. Is she from Star Trek? Or...
See it?
I want to say Andromeda?
You didn't speak of Jolinar.
I've only seen a couple episodes of that.
You both knew it was dangerous, but she had to go.
Recognize her from something, guys. Comment below. Let me know. What was she in? And is it worth picking up?
You stayed up all night together.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. Sorry, I'm retying my shoe because it's driving me crazy. I made it too tight. You ever do that? Tie your tennis shoe too tight? Poor Sam. She's still wearing that stupid thing. And it's gonna make her emotions all jumbled too. Because now she's gonna have all of Jolinar's feelings.
I do. Are you okay?
I want to try it again.
I should have said this earlier. I know my personal relationship with Jolinar is a source of discomfort for you.
Martin.
I would just like you to know, it has always been my belief that Jolinar kept her experience on Natu a secret because she believed it might come between us. I don't want you to hold anything back for the same reason. You don't have to protect me.
Okay.
Poor guy. He knows she probably had to do something untoward.
someone. A dark figure. I think it was Sokar. The pain was...
I am sorry. The memory technology can provide very realistic sensory recall.
Yeah. Could have been warning.
She was tortured.
So badly.
So badly.
Oh my god. Look at Jack. It's like, you could have warned us about this.
I'm going to turn it on again, but at a lower setting.
She was on a ship like this one. They put her in a descent pod. There was a fire all around. It was hard to breathe. It's gone. I lost it.
We will arrive soon.
I know, Martouf. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not going to be able to do this.
You have to.
Hey, Marty. A word?
You don't mess with Jack's team. Don't mess with his people.
Pushing a little hard, don't you think?
There is not much time left.
It's her father. She knows the stakes.
If she does not remember Jolinar's method of escape, I will not ask any of you to accompany me down to the surface.
Why?
Because anyone who goes down there will likely not return.
But you're gonna go.
I will attempt to locate Salmek and communicate any relevant information to you. You will then return to Borax and relate to the Tok'ra.
And leave you and Jacob down there to... what? Rot.
With no means of escape.
Alright, first of all,
Don't leave
Carter's not gonna
people
let you go
behind.
without her. Secondly, I won't let it happen. Thirdly, Jolinar escaped.
But if Samantha could not recall how...
I know, I heard you. And forgive the bravado. But it's been done before.
It can be
It can
done
be
again.
You and me okay?
Yeah. It's just so confusing. Images and faces, fragments of thoughts and feelings.
It's got to be like a waking
There was a
nightmare.
gold on Natu, not Sokar. He was, let's just say he was less than attractive. I know his name, I can't find it. I get this horrible, sick feeling when I remember it.
Uh-oh.
Something happened between him and Jolinar.
Something worse than the torture and pain.
Uh-oh.
Something Jolinar never wanted Martouf to find out about.
We have arrived at the coordinates.
Teal'c doesn't like this any more
We
than
must
they
keep the
do.
disc concealed from any denizens we may encounter. I will leave it on a minimal setting so that you may continue to work through Jolinar's memories as we go. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Carter?
Sokar would not send someone down to Natu with weapons.
Yeah, so?
If they're discovered on you, the denizens would know we were not sent by Sokar. We must attempt to blend in the hope that we will be allowed to move about freely as denizens.
Okay, we'll attempt to blend. But we're not going down there unarmed. So, how do we communicate with Teal'c?
We believe this device will penetrate the atmosphere.
We believe.
We should be able to speak to Teal'c as long as the ship remains in orbit of the moon.
Walkie talkies.
That's still a long way down.
The pods are launched at a great velocity.
And that's supposed to make me feel better, or?
They're equipped with heat dampening shields and anti-gravity wave generators that will slow our descent.
Lovely.
So, smooth sailing all the way, right?
Not exactly, O'Neill.
That's not coffin-like.
Are you prepared?
No, not really.
Yeah, I could not do that. I have issues with elevators with too many people on them. I mean, you get me in an elevator with too many people and it's
O'Neill,
ugly.
can you hear me?
Read you, Teal'c.
You are now entering the atmosphere. Colonel O'Neill. O'Neill, can you hear me?
Well, that looked fun. Not. So wait, they have to survive this to get to torture.
This way! Let's move!
My lungs are burning.
Well, at least it's a dry heat.
Colonel O'Neill, respond.
Yeah, Teal'c. We're in one piece. Just hang tight, we'll be in touch.
We should follow this tunnel.
You remember?
Being here has helped. This should lead us to the underground remains of the old colony. It's one of the only inhabitable places left.
O'Neill looks to be having a lot of problems. What's that?
Is it me, or is it actually getting hotter in here?
A little of both, probably.
There's something up ahead. This way.
Yeah, away from the lava?
Well, certainly not Emerald City.
Is this where they make the orcs?
Howdy, folks. We're new in these parts. I know that's hard to tell, but it's true.
Carter?
unpleasant.
What does that mean?
It's the name I couldn't remember. We've come to see Bynnar.
Who are you?
People of little consequence, pay no attention to us.
Kneel before me.
Who's this guy?
He is Neonak, first prime to Bynnar, Lord of Natu.
We've come to see Bynnar.
You will not. Banish them to the surface.
I don't think so. Back off. Back off a little there, folks.
Who asks for me by name?
I do. I'm Samantha Carter, host of Jolinar of Malkshore.
Take their weapons. Throw them in the pit.
That sounds unpleasant. The pit?
Of course. Pit.
I think she's the one who messed up his eye.
Thank you.
But if he had a gold, shouldn't it have healed his eye?
Smells keep getting better and better, don't they?
This, doesn't look encouraging.
To say the least.
I thought Sokar wouldn't allow any weapons. So far we've seen a staff weapon and a hand device.
I do not understand it myself.
Surprise, surprise.
Bynnar is Sokar's appointed leader. He's permitted a hand device and one staff weapon for his first prime.
What made you think Bynnar would be sympathetic to Jolinar?
I was sure he was the one that helped her escape.
Why?
She,
It was intimate.
I'm sorry. Look, he's the key. Now, Bynnar may not have knowingly helped Jolinar, but I'm sure he must know how she escaped.
There. There.
Dad? Dad?
Am I dreaming?
No. No, we're real.
Came for
Are
you.
you crazy?
Apparently.
Are you okay?
I've been better.
Selmak?
He's dying.
This will help.
Hang in there. We're gonna get you out of here.
Marty.
Thank you.
You gonna make it? Not here. Unless we get him out of this place soon, he will die.
Damn. He only did this to survive.
It's okay. I'm here.
I am humbled by your presence, my Lord Sokar. Bynnar,
Lord of Natu, I do not have time to hear of the sufferings of the damned on this day.
Allow me to offer thanks for returning the Tok'ra Jolinar, the one who betrayed me, so that I may seek my revenge.
Of what do you speak?
She arrived today with 3 others.
I did not send her to you. They are intruders. Find out what they want, then kill them.
I had hoped to take my revenge on Jolinar's folly, my lord. To see her suffer in the harshest ways of the damned.
Go now! Report back to me in 1 day. Heed my command.
Without fail, my lord.
A ship brought these intruders. Find it and destroy it.
Yes, my lord.
Uh-oh. He likes to play with fire. That's always a great sign.
Do you have the strength to speak? We can relay communication to the Tok'ra Council.
Sokar's fleet is 10 times larger than we thought. He is poised to attack 6 key system lords. He will win.
He will control an army big enough to rule the galaxy if that is so.
When is all this supposed to happen?
The attack was to take place 2 weeks from the time I was captured. That was 4 days ago.
We must relay this to the Tok'ra immediately.
Teal'c, come in.
O'Neill, it is I.
We found Jacob. He's in pretty rough shape.
Have you yet determined the means of escape?
No, not yet. Our tooth wants to talk to you, though.
Teal'c, I have an important message you must relay to the Tok'ra High Council if we do not get out of here.
Samantha Carter,
Chainmail is weird.
you will come with me.
Who's calling?
Now!
Come and get her yourself, you.
This may be our only way out of here.
How do you figure?
If I can just get close to Jolinar, talk to him.
Move!
He doesn't like it.
Okay. Go ahead.
I don't blame him.
Look after my dad.
Who is under that mask? This is not good. Water.
Take it.
You drink first. That looks really
No
interesting.
symbiote within you.
No.
How then do you know of Jolinar?
I once carried her.
I should have known. Jolinar would have died on the surface before she showed her face to me again.
Because she betrayed you.
Look at what Sokar took from me because of her. Where is she now?
She's dead.
You know how she escaped.
I don't remember.
Why have you come here?
Sam?
It's her screaming.
She'll be back.
Where is she?
She's with Binar.
Samantha believes Binar is the key to our escape.
He's Sokar's eyes and ears here.
Well, eye and ears.
He ensures there are no uprisings.
Keeps the conditions livable.
And he reports to Sokar regularly. Sokar enjoys hearing about the suffering.
What's that?
Sokar comes here?
No. Binar goes to the planet.
How do you know?
I saw him there before I was captured.
You know how he gets there?
I think we know how she escaped. That's clever.
Our most recent addition is the Tok'ra Selmak.
Did you think I did not know?
Have you come to rescue him?
Yep.
Did you think I helped Jolinar to escape?
Yes.
Why?
Because you loved her.
You are mistaken.
Then why do you hate her so much?
Big question.
Death has robbed me of the revenge that I have long dreamed of.
His rings.
I won't get the same satisfaction from killing you. But I will get some.
No, wait.
Say what? Who's that?
You alright?
Yeah, Dad?
He's hanging in there.
There are transportation rings in Binar's quarters.
They must lead to Sokar's palace.
Yeah. Once there, Jolinar managed to steal a cargo ship and escape.
What's going on up there?
Neonak just killed Binar.
What? Why?
I have no idea. Binar was about to kill me. Neonak came in and shot him with his staff whip. He didn't say a word. He just sent me back down here.
The denizens will riot.
This could be our shot. To do what? The rings go to Sokar's palace?
Hey, it's way out of here.
Well, she was one person and she had a hand device.
Leave me.
Jacob, you seem to be missing the whole point.
Teal'c.
Is that possible?
What?
The cargo ship has rings.
The ring transportation devices work like Stargates, only over shorter distances. They transmit a matter stream. If that matter stream is intercepted by another receiver...
Whoa! Simplify, please.
If Teal'c
Interrupting?
can move the cargo ship into the correct
Scientific.
position, theoretically, we should be able to transport directly aboard.
Theoretically. How does he find the right position?
The ring mechanism has sensors that can locate other rings. Teal'c should be able to detect the coordinates.
I'll take those odds.
Better than ending up. Right? Whoa! That's a problem! Death gliders.
Teal'c, it's Daniel. Come in. Teal'c, do you copy?
I need enemies.
Teal'c, it's Daniel. Come in, over.
What are you doing?
I'm just communicating with my friend through this little communication device.
The hell out of here.
Teal'c, this is Daniel. We need you. Do you copy?
I copy.
How are you going to intercept rings if you're flying around?
R2 says the ring device on the ship should be able to locate the path the matter stream will take.
I will be in position.
Oh, hell.
It's gone. The key that activates the rings is gone.
Where is the key to be inserted?
Over here.
Where's Mask Guy?
You make it work?
We'll take time.
Take all you need.
Yeah, take Door's not going to hold much longer.
Teal'c, we're almost ready. Teal'c, do you copy?
He's a little busy. Oh, come on! It's when you need Hammond.
Almost.
Birdie fancy flying. Ah!
Get ready.
Come on, come on, come on.
Teal'c's not responding. He said he'd be there, right?
He is not.
He'll be there.
It's Teal'c.
Move away.
Okay.
Kneel before Neonak.
You shall call me Neonak no longer. From this day forth, I will reclaim my real name. Apophis.
Sent him back to Sokar, remember? Ah, hell. Oh, hell nah. Aw, guys. Comment below, let me know. I forgot that happened. I thought we were done with that asshole. Now we got Sokar and Apophis. Man. I forgot all about that. I'm so sorry. Please remember to like this video. If you're not already a fellow fan geek, please subscribe to our channel. It means the world to me and Editor Hubby. We love you guys. You've been amazing, and it's just thank you so much for your support. It's incredible. I cannot believe how big this community is growing and how fast you guys blow me away. So thank you so much. I love you guys, and your comments are so funny and so fun to read and respond to. So thank you very much. And hit that notification bell with your notifications turned on so that you know every time we drop a new video. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.